no better cam longer. That's a better cam longer, but no. Okay. Well, anyway, 5 of those are out on this F2 sprint weekend. Our wings are already flying. They're going 5 wide at the back. This is a terrible camera angle. His answer is much a little bit more better. As we've got Evo trying to go around the outside of Shot Metal. Just behind them is Power Quicks trying to get the slip through. He's going to go for the move around the outside of Power Quicks. Of Evo, I mean. I was on board with Power Quicks. Shamble.
Dodgy making 5 positions as well.
Yep, as you say, yeah, Dodgy is making the positions gained. Still this battle between the top 2. And also Benster's trying to get in there with Evo. Oh, Griffiths has gone so on that.
Full round.
And yeah, that's QWERTY round. As yeah, Griffiths is went on that curb that, you know, straight line speed you all the way down Mississippi Breaker, but he is looking handy in P9. Corey's had a terrible start as well, down into P20 from P10. So that would be he'd be probably frustrated with that, but if he gets his head down, it's still gaining some good positions.
Owen Howell's up 7 places. He's a big gainer at the moment.
Yeah, well, so we've got someone around Alan who's around. So he hasn't broke his front wing, so he's just spun it a bit. So he can go again, as he's got now just a lovely train for the opening laps. Griffiths is looking and weaving on so many different drivers, so we'll see what he's doing. As he's almost lost the back end traction, and he will slot himself in front of Southerner and behind UK Beast Assassin. And welcome to all that has just joined. This is commentators LSW Legend and F1 Warhead. So yeah, we'll see. Jam was a bit close. Maybe the DRS he could make a move. Evo's gone a bit backwards from P2. Oh, who's that? That's Power Quicks just came back on the track and has that jam into the wall. Power Quicks might have damage. It doesn't. He's trying to look side by side actually. Evoc replays and Griffiths behind.
Southern and Power swapping places.
Yeah, Southern's going to have a move here on Griffiths. He had a better run on the last corner. Going to turn more on the outside line. Oh, there's ducking and weaving all over the place. That is Evoc trying to get past UKB Assassin. DRS is now available for the guys that are in the 1 second window. Makes racing even more chaotic as they are allowed to get even more closer. As Corey has catch up to the back of this the pack a bit, so maybe he can salvage something on his earlier spin.
Alan seems to be trailing a fair bit along with Jam. He might have some wing damage.
I think the closer battle here is this Griffiths and Southerner at the moment. So Griffiths is just looking on about replays.
And Charlie's going side by side with Bennett.
Yeah, look at that. Before going back up to the top. Between Griffiths Charlie might be able to, but we'll go board of here because I know this is a DRS zone. And
Ooh, 3 wide into last corner. JJ Racing, F1 AB Querty.
Just got a good try, a bit of a lunge around the outside to get the inside line of turn 2, a little bit back banging the wheels. Who gets a DRS coming onto this? They both do because they're just behind UKB's Assassin. Going to turn 4, still a bit side by side. You've got plays still there. He gets a bit of a better traction. Both lose it on the exit of turn 4, but going to turn 5, a little sweeping chicane. Looks like Griffiths keeps position for now. He looks he's a bit under pressure of Southern actually. Southern is there behind. He looks gets a little bit of a tank slapper. On the turn 10, all the moves go there, but it looks like Southerner has got the grip, has got the traction. But who has a better run? It's a drag race to turn 11. It looks like Ewok has the better, but through the bacon, Southerner is a little bit more committed. It's go around to turn 12, turn 13. Go up to turn 14. Still side by side. And it looks like he had to slot in, but behind them is Power Quicks, who had the earlier spin. This is going to be tight. It's just going to be 3 wide in turn 1. Southerner leads in P7 of this train. Power Quicks is going to go for the move. Late braking. Southerner gets squeezed. He still keeps his car in there. Power Quicks still gets a DRS for having that late little lunge. That gives him a little bit of an edge to go into turn 4. Is Southerner going to be able to come back? He is going to come back. Are we going to see another remake what he did to Evok behind, but it doesn't look like it. Power Quicks looks like he has the edge. A little bit of battle here, Griffiths and UKB's Assassin. I think Griffiths just made a move on UKB's Assassin as he goes a bit wide. A good measure as well. That brings Power Quicks back in, but doesn't get a DRS. Benster's also pulled out 2.7 seconds a second from Ham. So these two are setting the pace. How are you enjoying this Warhead?
I'm finding everyone battling is quite difficult.
Yeah, not just you, mate. We got I think Owen Howell. No, that's not Owen Howell. That's just
We've got Corey down at
Dodgy
the back now.
Yeah, Dodgy is has got Lee Mens and he's got Mash ahead of him. So we'll see if Dodgy can get past Mash. Known as Marsh into turn 1, but no, he gets a bit closer. Looks like there's a little bit of a DRS train going for P11.
Corey gets the move done round turn 1, going up the inside of Charlie.
What have we got? Ham and Evo. Evo is pressurising Ham here. In the swooping chicane they go. Maybe Evo feels like he has the pace. His teammate definitely feels like he has pace. Trying to go around the outside of Shot Medal is Griffiths, and Griffiths does make the move. So yeah, this is a good showing. Evo is going massively defensive.
Mash spun out.
Oh, he's just making let him if Evo Griffiths passed me. And yep, Mash spun round.
I didn't see him strike anyone, so I think he just lost control.
I mean, this track has got awful for it. One of the worst tracks in this new game. on an F1 car, so wouldn't even surprise how awful it is on an F2 car. As we'll go on board now with UKB's Assassin to the hunt now on Shut Metal, as we saw Griffiths not long ago get past Shut Metal. So we'll see. It's not going to help as Shut Metal does have the DRS on Evo. Goes a bit defensive. We'll compromise him on the exit. UKB's Assassin using all of that to his advantage. Can he get him at turn 4?
Gentlemen, just one around the outside of Dodgy.
Late braking around the outside of turn 4, a little bit of a squeeze. But here comes also Power Quicks in the mix. Trying to get past UKB Assassin. A little bit of a tap there. I don't know if that was a tap or he was backing out, but looked like a very heavy brake to get out of that. As UKB Assassin trying to find whip off the track to get past Shut Metal here. He does a little switcheroo. Evo goes a bit wide, allows these couple of drivers to go through. Evo's on the off the track making moves. It's going to be almost 3 wide as Power Quicks makes a lunge down the inside, which sends Shut Metal and Evo pull him in a sandwich pretty much around the outside. On the top of the hill of turn 14. UKB Assassin is leading this little train. Evo is following behind. Power Quicks and Shut Metal are somewhat still going side by side. Shut Metal just getting the worst of the exits, allowing Southerner to get right behind him. Oh, Southerner's gone round. He's managed to save it. And they keep Evot behind though. Evot will be looking to get behind. These guys are leaving up front. I'm going to jump to that. Trying to not break that DRS.
Well, we've got a battle for 10th place here, 9th place.
We're going to have Ham on Griffiths to regain his position from Griffiths, but Griffiths is a lovely switchback, and Ham just has no answer for that one. See if Ham can get back to these lot. As you do say, there is a battle for P9 between Evoc and Southerner. Corey is also catching these lots, so Corey is, after spinning from lap 1 or 2, not finding himself in a worse position. You still can pick up, he's picking up a point at the moment, as I think that's Owen Howe round. It is. Evoc is trying to get past Southerner here. We'll be able to do it just before these lot ahead. I think we've got to jump to Power Quicks and Evo. These guys have been close all of the sprint race so far.
Keep an eye on P12 for Dodgy. That's another close one.
There's so many places to look. No one has retired at this race just yet. And there has not been any safety cars in the sprint race, so this is a good showing on the F2 end. As Spencer is pulling away from these lot. Helm did get past. He hasn't got past. Never mind. He's still trailing with us. Power Quicks still trying to get past Evo. He tries to see his opportunity. Trying to use every grip off the track.
We've got 3 wide.
Against
back
who?
here, 11, 12 and 13. And Dodgy through to Bennett. Spreading out now, but definitely we're 3 wide there. Going into turn 4.
Well, these guys are a bit spaced out. We'll have to go back in the Power Quick soon. As he's getting close to Evo, but I don't think he'll make a move there. No. As he had, I think that's JD Men's trying to get past Dodgy. He's got a late break it, trying to use the outside line. JD Men's is going to use the inside line for turn 12. 13 I mean. There's a bit of a tyre banging. It'll be a drag race to turn 15.
You've got Bennett getting in on it as well.
Yeah. A little bit of a love tap there from Dodgy to JD Menz. As someone's round in the background. I don't know who that is. It's going to be 4 wide here. It is 4 wide in F2. Or is Jam trying to get around Dodgy and Menz. They're still wheel banging. Does that leave Jam to get involved? JD Menz goes defensive. Oh, I mean Dodgy's going defensive. And that's Dodgy round. Oh, that's just a kinetic domino effect in the background there. Few cars coming together, wings flying everywhere. There was carbon fibre all over the track.
I do believe it's Charlie and QWERTY with wing damage.
Yeah, unfortunately from Dodgy, they just got T-boned from Jam, pushing spent around. So hopefully, but Power Crooks have been so close to Evo these couple of laps. She's had a little bit of a lift there. Picks 3 seconds on the first one of this race. So can Power Crooks make the move on the MP of Evo? Of course, his fast lap of the race showing his pace. Scudder for prime around the outside. He's not got the momentum to keep it there, but he has got a better run from turn 2 and 3 onto turn 4. He's in the inside line. He takes the inside line, but Evo's trying to go for the switchback. Oh, he's lost it a bit. Oh god, Trebello's almost been taken out there too. Evo with the wing damage, Power Crooks is losing his rear. Still, Southerner is also... No, it's Evoc, never mind. Southerner is there though. About. Power Crooks after that one mistake is seeing himself battle for P to try and get the point. Always
Loses the back end.
Yeah. Loses the back end a bit on traction. Can things now settle down? As Corey now is behind Evo, who has got the wing damage, I believe, from that early instance with Power Crooks, and he has missing his left end plate. That's what helped him. Well, that's what didn't help him get that 3-second time penalty. Will Corey get the move as we are approaching the final lap of this race? The top 3 have kind of settled out of it. Even to the top 4. As Corey makes good use on that overtake against Evo, but Evo does have a chance to come back here on turn 4. He would rather stay behind.
Corey getting all the way back up to 5th.
It's a good shout, like from spinning lap 1 or 2.
Yeah, he weren't back at grade, they were down in 20th. So, I mean,
Yeah.
That's a drive, that is definitely a drive.
Keeping it clean. A few drivers have gone through the little scrapes, little knocks and bumps, but Corey has kept it clean ever since that spin. But yeah, as Trebello is getting even more pressure from Power Crooks. Doesn't get a good exit though, that does leave Southerner to get straight through. I think the Power Crooks might have to try something if he wants to get anywhere better than P9, but at the moment I don't think time is wearing out. As Benster does come across the line, to win the sprint race. Griffiths P2, Ham following P3, and UKB's Assassin. I don't know if he'll keep P4, but Corey might get it. Corey does get it.
Yep, P4.
Evo drops down with a 3-second time penalty, so Shotmouth finishes behind UKB's Assassin. Southern finishes P7, Power Quicks finishes in P8, Evo finishes P9, and the Vok replays finishes P10.
Jerley Benz being 11. Jam is 12. Charlie 13. Dodger 14. Bennett 15. Howell 16. Oh, JJ 17. I almost got to the end before it stopped. I want to finish this off there with me.
So this is a chaotic F2 sprint race.
Chaotic, to say the least. Yeah.
As they get their trophies for their sprint race.
It does look like it needs a bit of cleaning, does that trophy though? A little light dusting.
So yeah, it was JJ Racing P17, Corey P18, Mash and P19, and Alan P20. Only 3 drivers with penalties that race, I think.
Corey got 4th place with fastest lap.
Yeah. Oh, 5. But yeah. Yeah, good showing in the Corey is in oh, you get 2 points for pole now in qualifying, that's fine. So yeah.
Yeah, so he's tied 3rd eventually on points. No, he's got fastest lap as well, that's the point.
No, that's for 8 points and he's tied. He's tied on 8 points in total. So Bentz only leads by 2 points going into the featured race. So it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top overall on the weekend. After having a strong showing, Corey's name is definitely there for going for it. We'll see. I can't see race director. Come on, race director. There you go. We'll see what people go for. Hard is the option. This one's definitely a man's choice pit stop. So we could see people going hard to mediums, even hard to softs. But I don't know what the tire ranges are like here. So I'll have to have a look at that.
Might have some people who have bumped through some of the tyres in the sprint as well.
Oh yeah, that's also a good factor.
Did anyone pit in the sprint? I didn't see anyone pitting, so...
No, everyone managed to stick it out.
Considering there were debris flying into the first corner. And the issue later on with the 4-car wide, and the fact that one stayed out and didn't pit is, it's a credit to them.
Yeah, they do get. I don't know, but anyway. As yeah, we do wait for the 5 minutes on it through this one. As yeah, Corey does take pole back, so it is the traditional order of where they came in qualifying. Just I think it's anyone. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what can Corey do from pole to take. I think it's it's still normal F1 conditions, so 25 points for the win. All that. So we'll see. I think. I may be wrong on that one too. Like I said, I'm just trying to get used to F2. As we will see. I think we've got a few people opting for the softs. Dodgy, UK Beat Assassin, Evoque, and that's it at the moment. There was someone else. No, Evoque has changed the hards. Only 2 soft runners then. So hoping to throw their name into the mix. So that does mean that there's going to be a hard soft strategy around here. So yeah, what are you expecting on this race? As they go through their formation.
I'm expecting Corey to pull away a bit. He's shown a lot of pace on this track. And I'm just expecting some chaos in the midfield. Like you in the sprint race.
I'm expecting to see a battle here for P1 between Corey Griffiths and Benster. Ben showing his incredible race pace in the sprint, pulling away, creating a gap. So it'll be interesting to see where he can relate to P4 instead of being around P1. He was managed to get himself up there in P8 last time, and a P7 last time. My bad. I've already got 2 people disqualified for contact.
Okay, that's about where I were expecting the shenanigans to start.
Oh, as we got 2 other people joining them, Courtney and Owen. So that's must be Owen or Courtney hitting each other. Maybe Courtney's not slowing down enough.
Let's see what the drivers can do on the harder compounds.
They weren't on the hards on the sprint race, I know that, I think. Yeah, they did, yeah. So, obviously they get another set, so it'll be interesting to see what they do. On a longer distance, it's not that longer, about 4 laps longer than the sprint, so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what 4 more laps will do. See if anyone can actually redeem themselves from the sprint.
Well, yeah, as we saw, there's a lot of wing damage went on in the last sprint race at turn 4, so I'm expecting turn 4 to be a massive contact zone for these drivers. Griffiths is wanting to get on going straight away as he's already the first one. That is a good spot. Compared to Corey. Corey's rolling in now. As hopefully these drivers that have got disqualified are not as bad starting on cold tyres. I do feel like they start on cold tyres. Do I get a better camera angle this time game? I would love a better camera angle.
Very bad at camera angles all around.
Yeah. So we'll have to just go on board with Griffiths for the start and see what happens. As he is already good at down the inside. Awful camera angle. Can I get a better one? No. What is his camera angle? Oh, Corey's got hit there by Jam. Spencer is going outside. Taking for the turn 3 up to turn 4. Griffiths is leading the way into turn 4. There's already yellow flag too as he goes round the MP. As Spencer is getting Jam for comfort as a top. Only Corey and Griffiths moved around so far in the top 4. As we'll have a look now. Owen Howell and Corey both making up 4 positions at the moment. This is only lap 1 and this is getting this chaotic as we got Dodgy there. He's fighting away with Evo for P19. If I can get to him, I can't because it's going to be this glitch again. Evo is close, so UKB's assassin.
Very fast.
As I am constantly looking
with Charlie.
Yeah, I'm constantly looking at the thing here. Charlie.
Will it work? He's side by side.
He is side by side with JJ Racing in the dams, I'm guessing that is. Oh no, it was the hit high tech.
Oh no, it's coming out again. Nope, we're sticking to 2 wide into turn 1.
Yeah, as Owen Howell does get the better line through that. Making up 6 positions, Owen Howell. He was strong throw in here. Jam lost the place to UKB's assassin. We know Evok was behind the UKB's assassin, so Ham will be under pressure by that. I know Jam's also putting under pressure to Bence. The Bence has lost out to DRS at the moment to Corey, but DRS will be enabled next lap, so he has got time to get closer. Obviously these cars do not get the overtake button as the F1 cars helpfully do. These are all setup based and drivers. It's all skill. That's all it is. As I can never drive these cars because they are awful, but we'll go. There's it's a little bit of a gap. Shug Medal is also behind Evok. He's going to go for it. Down the entire turn 14.
Shut Rattle and Bennett there around 10.
Yeah, he's trying. He would have needed a DRS, but can he get the hand in slipstream? To turn 1. He is on the soft shut metal, so this could be go for the late dive. But I know the outside line is the better line for overtakes. There might be a warning there for Evok. That very tight. I think Evok is trying to defend here against Mash. Oh no, Bennett. I mean, I just saw the swap and I was like, Bennett. Bennett just get through, but Evok is there.
Bennett's on the softs as well. And keep an eye on UKB's assassin who's running softs, because he'll be gaining on Southerner in front of him. I don't know if Southerner's managing to hold him off.
I mean, his DRS wasn't activated last lap, so it is now this lap. So we'll probably see him gain a lot more positions with the DRS open. Then it was closed. So he's looking to climb his way up the field before his man will pit stop, which I ain't got a clue how long F2 cars can make the softs last. I'll roughly say lap 16 and then make 10 laps on the hards. That's my estimate, or lap 5 or something. Lap 6, lap 5, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they've changed this game because the softs could last a fair amount before.
As we got, I want to set a fastest lap between Corey and Griffiths.
UKB's assassin getting very close to Southerner.
I think he's going to try and make a move here at turn 4. Another DRS zone, which is a little bit shorter than the main pit one, but you get a better effect of it. Because on turn 2 you get much closer. Ooh, almost had contact. As we've got our first retiree of Alan retiring in the garage, in the pit lane. As we've got the battle for the lead here between Corey and Griffiths 3 tenths the gap now. It was a bit steady in 6 tenths, but it is now 3 tenths. DRS is helping Corey here to close in. But who has the better straight line speed? As we know, Corey got pole, so he does have the better set all around getting pole. As we've got Corey, which has retired on track. That is a safety car, which hinders Corey's chances of trying to get that move done. So he'll have to stay behind Griffiths for another remaining laps, as these guys do choose the pit. I'm guessing that's for mediums, or these two are a little bit fighting in the pit lane. Oh, Jam tried it too on Venter there.
Yeah, we're on board with the car nearby, and it looked like QWERTY just lost his back end and slammed into the barrier.
Oh, it is softs. They are going for the softs. I'm guessing it's softs. Yeah.
Oh yeah, everyone's going for the softs.
UKBs has to go for the... So there must be not any difference then between the softs and the hards. If most of them are going. That's something we'll have to keep an eye on. We'll put the tyre strategy up now. It's a bit strange, that is. But obviously these guys get told what tyre is the best tyres, so he has Owen out there looking P2 right near the back of the grid.
11 laps on softs, that sounds about right for how long the laps on F2 cars, to be fair. 11, 12 laps either put that.
Well then you could be my knowledge man on F2, because clearly I need teaching.
Yeah, the tyre compounds tend to last a fair bit longer on the F2s than they do on the F1 cars.
But then if you were the likes of Mash, Owen, Charlie, Menz and JJ, would you be worried or would you be confident in your choices of staying out?
I'd be more on the confident side, because you've got the longevity there with the hards.
Well, they have to make a mandatory pit stop. That's the thing.
Yeah. They're probably holding off so they can get the best out of their tyre change later in the race. With them starting, we didn't start on the hards actually. So.
I think they did. Oh, as we've got Mash going in, Charlie's going in, so they are changing. Owen Howley's staying out with JD Menz. So yeah, maybe these two are hoping that they get worn a bit, and then, you know, yeah, they get a bit worn, and then
they can take advantage with the tyre change over to softs themselves.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking that they're trying to do.
Or maybe, you know, that 10 laps might be on the cusp of what the softs can do.
Yeah.
And they were a bit unsure stretching it for that extra lap, even if it is under safety car.
Well, it's still a mix-up here. Like, we've still got a decent amount of hard runners and a decent amount of soft runners. I think half of them, more half of the grid is soft, though. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens later on.
Well, at the moment, I think the best choice, at least for current position, will be by Owen Howell, who's up 18 positions.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he started P19.
P19.
I think
and it's
so.
now up to first. So if he can hold on to that, it'll be his, you know,
Well, he has to make a manual pit stop, so I think he's
True.
probably gaining, trying to get that P11 spot or P9 spot. Maybe the mid-pack, trying to get that point. Honestly depends. Our safety car is in this lap, so Owen Howell is leading the charge. We'll go on board with JD Menz and see when does Owen go and does JD Menz. He does go now, and does JD Menz get caught napping? He does a bit. Griffiths has got a better reaction than JD Menz. Griffiths is now, everyone behind these two are on the fast start. JD Menz just getting so close to Owen Howell, which he had to back out of. She's just going to get swarmed like all these drivers. Corey's trying to make good work of him as there's a bit of a banging wheels between Owen Howell and Griffiths up ahead.
Got dodgy and evil.
Benz did just go for a dive bomb on Owen Howell. Just make the move. This allows Corey though to try go on the outside turn 10. He's going for the switchback instead. It's a lot of wheel banging. Massive amount of wheel banging. As we got Ham and Shudman. Ham is getting past Shudman here. It is good. It is a fair battle for JD Mendes in there on the hards. There's a little bit of tapping. Technically almost 3 wide. Shotman trying to get past Ham here, trying to use all the grips. This is turning into a little meaty little battle here. Shotman is trying to still get past Ham. He's got the holes and MP around of Evo. Guys are catching UKB Assassin slowly as well on the softs. Obviously we saw UKB Assassin making moves on the softs early on. As but it was only just an announcement we're live streaming, by the way. It's kind of weird. It's almost finished. Ish. Yeah, we've got 8 laps to go, halfway through of the featured race. Ham is using those softs to his advantage, trying to get past UKB Assassin. I think I saw Power just trying to get past Owen Howell on the hards. He's going to try for the switchback towards turn 9 and 10. Round the outside, he gets a bit of a squeeze from Owen there. I had to take to the off-road, but he still gets the better traction. Coming to turn 11. 13, 14 and 15. They're saying it's track over, there's the last turn 16. But yeah, we move as Owen Howell still behind Power Quicks, but he's going to get easily caught up by UKB Assassin and Ham as he has not made his pit stop yet.
I do believe JD Menz and Owen Howell made a bit of a mistake staying out.
Someone else is around. Evok as is around. UKB Assassin trying to go down the inside of Owen Howell here. Can't do that. Oh, as he gets a bit under loose traction, this gives Ham the opportunity just to say thank you very much for that overtake. And UKB Assassin needs to come back here. At turn 4, a lot of wheel banging, hands getting thrown up in the air. UKB Assassin loses back end again. This gives Ham a better run, but there's no room for Ham to make side by side. This is a very technical part of the track. It'll be pretty much suicide to try and go side by side for this part of the track. And one driver can actually make it through, but coming to the next Eurozone after turn 9 and 10, can we see Ham trying to make a move on turn 11. He's up in the DRS. Moves to the left. Goes for a little bit of a lunge. Can he keep it there? Yeah, it's just trying to come back. But Hammer's the better speed on those soft tyres. And maybe we'll see UKB Assassin come back at him. The top three here are all under a second of each other. Battle for the lead. Probably will go on for a few minutes till the end. Probably will come down to who keeps it clean and get the penalties. Lovely train forming behind Jaylee Menz. So we got a little bit of moves here. Southern and Bennett are both teammates. As Jam is trying to find his way there. He's going to make it free wide, is he? Oh no, he gets a bit of a squeeze from both high-techs. I think these are high-techs. Well, Southern gets a bit out of shape there. That leaves Jam to fight off Bennett. Bennett had to back out of the swooping chicane, which is a kill zone. It's very hard to do those in a normal F1 car, let alone an F2. It's probably even more scary in an F2 car.
Oh, we've got a crash at the back.
Oh yeah, Dodgy and JJ.
Yeah.
Got Southerner here trying to make another move on his teammate. Obviously thought you two getting a bit out of shape with each other beforehand, letting Jam through. Can Southerner make good work on his teammate here? Somehow both driving for number 7. Guessing they're just number 2, number 7 on the grid. I thought they went in number order, but yeah.
And lucky number 7.
Both cars number 7, making Valtteri Bottas' number 77. Two people's into the pits. Owen Howell and JD Menz, they did have to make the mandatory pit stop, which they are doing now. Someone's going to make a move on his teammate Bennett here. Bennett backs out. I think that should get a DRS for turn 4. The mind games are already playing in the high techs. Is that what Bennett has done? Has Bennett used it for the DRS? I don't know why he backed out. Maybe because someone has DRS as well of Jam. Maybe that's your team. Maybe it was a you're faster than me, you go.
Maybe a bit of team orders going.
But these top 3 here are still, I can get up to them, there you go, are still close to each other. Calm down a bit, there's not too many big gaps, but there's no one really close enough to threaten to make an overtake. So we'll stay on board these top 3 for now.
Yeah, it does look like the top 3 are the closest at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know, so I'm constantly keeping an eye on the time sheets just in case. Griffiths is coming into the pits. Are the softs not going to the end? Is this what we're going to see here?
He's getting a fresh set of softs on.
Yeah, maybe the softs aren't going to make it to the end. Maybe they had to use their hards from the sprint race then. Maybe that's why they pitted, because the hards are warm.
Maybe.
Very interesting. F2 is like completely different to F1. It's fascinating. We got Netherlands. We have Schumacher close to UKB, so we'll keep an eye on that. Oh no, we got Charlie on Bennett. Even closer. Oh, he gives Bennett a nudge there. Just as soon as I jumped on board of that. I think that is maybe giving Charlie some little bit of wing damage. It seems he has got a bit of wing damage, but he must put that ages ago. Shamil is getting to UKB assassins here. Always.
Was trying to make a move on Marsh.
Yeah, I suppose the top two are getting closer. Under 3 temps now, ever since Griffiths has pitted. Are these two good to pit? So Euro has spun again. Benson does pit. So maybe they do have to pit again. Is Corey good in a masterclass? Is he going to stay out to the end?
He's got 4 more laps to make him last.
Metal now is closer. And it doesn't look like he'll be able to threaten for the overtake just yet. Sam in chat puts they can go to the end, but punctures are definitely a factor. So thank you for that, Sam.
Well, the amount of debris on the track, I can definitely believe punctures have been a factor.
There's a train following behind Bennett, so Bennett is slowly getting caught by this lot on the softs, and he's on the hards. We've got Mash and Evo going at it. So maybe Corey was risking it, unless you're pit now, but he may be risking it. He's staying out again.
Well, if soft will last. Well, he's only got the 2 more laps, and he's got a 6-second lead.
You just gotta hope that if he does get a puncture, it's last corner. Then he doesn't have much to go. And that's also a good note as well, yeah. Controller wear is a big factor on this game. Wheels can handle the tyre wear a lot easier. Jesus. 90% at the end, oh god. Oh, Charlie's looking for the move on Evo here. These two are getting a little bit close. Evo does make a move on Mash here. Charlie is sort of there, maybe get him on the main straight, but Mash does get the DRS next time, but if he's not realistic, but he is going to try to switch back well on the outside. Try to lift there. Allows Charlie to get a little bit closer. Still looking at his time sheets as well while looking at this battle. Try to see who can make it, but Mash is going to make a move again on Evo.
Yeah, I'm watching Corey to see whether he does have a tyre incident. I think he's up to date if he does.
As Evo does get DRS and gets past Mash here. Mash is going to be a sitting duck to Charlie. If Charlie can get close enough. I know he has wing damage on his right side. So let him have it into turn 1. Hopefully he can get close to turn. To turn 4, but this time Mash does get DRS. So I think Charlie will have to stay behind in P11. Corey is losing time, by the way. I think he is struggling.
Yeah.
Corey.
Definitely struggling. Can he keep that far enough ahead that he can...
What have we got? UKB assassin close to Ham. They're going side by side. This is where the hards will slowly come to their own. Will we see? I don't know. I think Corey might be safe from UKB's assassin. But can UKB assassin get himself up on the second spot on the podium? He has one lap to do. He's going to have DRS next in up to turn 4, which will help him out a bit. His main real overtake he's looking at is turn 11. Maybe even before then, it depends how fast his softs are dying, but Corey is losing time. 2 power quicks, so I don't know if he's lifting and coasting, nursing these tyres. Yeah, he is lifting and coasting. He is definitely on the edge of these tyres. He knows all he has to do is bring it home. He's built himself that gap early on in the race. He is lifting and coasting.
Yeah.
So as UKB assassin here is on the charge.
Mr. Power's got a choice. Defend his position from UKB assassin.
Looks like he's going to do, but I think UKB assassin might get the better on the traction.
Well, all this is going down. This is working well for Corey because he'll be able to nurse his car around for the last lap.
I think this is what he was hoping for. I think he was hoping that these two would battle a little bit more. UKB assassin's going to try it. He has the one last corner to try and move. He's going to go up for the outside line. A little bit back in wheels. Might just keep it.
Sorry for it.
He's done it. He has kept UKB assassin behind
by 0.065 of a second.
I think one more lap and it would have been the other way around.
Yeah, one more lap, Beast Assassin would have been past him, and I might say gaining on Corey if Corey was still staying on those softs.
Yeah, I mean it's Corey's done a strong drive in both races. So he's definitely been the one out there. Even getting pole on this round here as well, so it'll be very interesting. We're just waiting for the dodgy to round the last corner and take to the checkered flag.
Two very dominant drives from Corey there. First in the sprint that got him from last as a recovery drive up to 4th.
Yeah, it's a very good showing here.
Well, I did mention UK Beast Assassin was a favourite of mine to do well, and he's got himself a podium.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll invite the top 3 of the overall weekend and we'll get the entries going.
First place with fastest lap.
Just waiting on UKB Assassin if you guys want to tick your boxes for now.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's joining.
and fingers crossed.
Summon an invite just in case.
Let's see.
If need be, just start with power and then we'll just see if he turns up.
Yeah, we'll do that then. If Warhead, you wanna? No, never mind.
Nope.
Should we? Yeah, Warhead, you wanna kick it off?
I'll let you start off, Legend.
Okay. Well, overall the weekend we'll go to P3, which is UKB's Assassin. I think. Was it? No, it's P2, wasn't he? Was he? I don't know, I'm confused.
We had the same points, B2 and 3.
Oh, did you? Oh, well then. I don't know how we go. I don't know how we're meant to do this then. Do you want it as a join or do you want it as a? Or do you want it as a game? Put your on order. 'Cause I think game put power
I would-
first.
Yeah.
Third, yeah. Don't do that way then. Alright. Well, so power quicks. We're going with you first. Obviously, in the sprint race, you only managed P8 to get that 1 point. Obviously, you had unlucky with the spins. But yeah, in the featured, you looked a little bit more composed, a little bit more stronger. So let's have your race in your view.
Hello, 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 hello.
Yep, we can hear you, bud.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sprint race. I had my it was pretty good, but then my tire temps just started to go rocket high and I started sliding. So for the main race, I turned them down a little bit and it worked fine. So I didn't spin as much. I had less trouble with keeping the car in control. But yeah, I had a pretty good race. I could have gotten more in the sprint race, but fine. So managed to keep the tires alive. Got pretty lucky with that. But yeah, I had some fun with all the other drivers. So
Ward, you got anything to add?
When UK Beast Assassin were bearing down on you on that last lap, how did you manage to keep it ahead of him? 0.065 of a second you had between you.
well, I braked a little bit later in the final corner, but I thought it was fair. So I mean, if it's going to be an incident, I think I'm fine. But I had
Don't worry.
no tires
I won't
left.
send it
So.
in.
No. I wasn't insinuating an incident. I'm just saying really close battle all the way down to the
Yeah,
line.
it was pretty close. I was just managing my tires, and I just wanted to have no puncture because I saw the percentages go up, and I was like, "Oh no, don't hit 90, don't hit 90," and I just managed to get it under 89%. So, yeah, it was quite close.
Very close, very enjoyable too to watch you two scrap at the last lap. So yeah, where do you want to take the next one?
UK, the guy who I said I wanted to do well at the beginning of the beginning of the evening. Where did that pace come from then at the back end of the main race? Was it just good
Honestly,
tires or?
yeah, I think it was mostly the fortunate safety car. I lucked in, got the hards on, and only had to do a one stop as opposed to the majority of people doing the two stop. But and then obviously the guys on the soft who one stopped, like Para and Ham, these guys all sort of really dropped off in pace because their tires started going. But it's mostly down to that. But Bahrain's always been a track where I've sort of done okay, so a mix of both.
Listen, you got a question for them or?
Yeah, were you a bit fuming that you got squashed in the last corner, or is that just, you know?
It's racing. Obviously I wasn't happy at the time, but it's what it is, you know. It was a bit of a squeeze, but it's not what I wouldn't have done if I was in his situation. So I'm not going to complain too
I'm
much.
guessing you was hoping you had enough laps to get through.
Well, yeah, maybe 2 more laps. I could have even potentially challenged Corey if the tyres didn't hold on, which would have been nice. But yeah, to come third anyway is still good after qualifying P11, which is terrible.
Good. Alright. We'll move on then to the man that set pole, to the man that won the featured SLR Corey. How the hell did you manage to bring it back in the sprint race? I have no idea. We'll have your verdict on your 2 races.
Well, qualifying went perfect, as you saw. Just about beat Griffiths in the end. I think I had a really good final sector, and I think that's what sealed the deal. In the sprint, obviously, I had that incident with Toby, which again we'll review after. But yeah, the sprint recovering, I was very, very happy in the end. Obviously, got a bit lucky with Beast's penalty to pick up 4th, but yeah, pace in the sprint was very good. It was very encouraging for the feature race as well. Wasn't ideal losing P1 at the start. Safety car didn't really help me at all, but thankfully the tyres held on the end. I was a bit confused of why the front runners pit, but then I saw after that they had like good 80%. And I think after seeing that, I just kind of went a bit cruise control at the end just to make sure. Got the car home, got the win, even if it did cost me like a second a lap to the cars behind. But yeah, really happy.
Wade, you got anything to add?
Yeah, I'm gonna admit that's some really good tire control at the back end of that race, to be honest. Just holding that gap best you can, cruising, just nursing those tyres. And a brilliant bit of driving, especially in an F2 car.
Yeah, cheers. It was not easy at all, but yeah, it was just yeah, glad I was able to get the win in the end.
Well, yeah then. Well, congrats to all of you on your 2 races and on the result of the whole weekend. I mean, good races throughout, all enjoyable, which I hope everyone watches them back because some of the sprint race action was insane. Most of them going 5 wide, 3 wide, pretty much everywhere. So yeah, this has been me and Warhead for Summit League Racing F2. I hope you joined us tomorrow for the F2 action, where you probably see myself or many other people on top of their game. And Bahrain, which is a horrible track this game, not gonna lie. But yeah, this has been me and Warhead, so I'll hope everyone has a good night and good evening. And yeah.